have you been enjoying during these past few weeks with our new series, How to Save a Life?
The worship and all the love.
What have you been learning the past few weeks with How to Save a Life?
I've learned that a lot of people, there's a lot of struggles that everyone goes through, and they're quite the same. It just might be different between either mom and dad and different person that you may have lost, things like that, and that it's actually brought a lot of people closer. I've seen people changing numbers, and I like it a lot. It's really cool.
What can you share with Alex? What have you been learning the past few weeks with the How to Save a Life series?
I've been learning to not to be judged and to forgive other people about what they've been doing. Just learned a bunch of stuff about God and how much He's done for us.
What would you say are some of the big, huge struggles in school and right now that you see that your friends or just people are going through?
It would probably be like people getting separated in like different groups. Like there'll be one popular group, one the outside group.
There's a lot of cliques. How are you trying to save a life?
By just being like myself and like being caring and nice to people, and I guess just show like smile and laugh, because I've been doing that and people just they see it and they've been talking to me and they said, oh, like how are you like always laughing and smiling, and I always tell them that God always helps me.
What can you share with the studies if you really knew me, like the activities? What has been like the most favorite activity throughout them if you really knew me?
Just being able to be in our group and share things that, like, even if you have best friends or family that you can't even share with them, but whenever you come here, like, there's people that I didn't even know, like, I didn't even know their name, and I was just, like, pouring my story out to them. So it feels really good not to be judged and just telling your story to somebody, and they'll actually listen.
Okay. Roxy, what can you share that you've been learning the past few weeks with How to Save a Life series?
I've learned not to judge and not to just to accept people for who they are.
Now, what have you learned the past few weeks?
I learned to get closer to God and not to judge people.
Has it impacted you the past few weeks with our new series, How to Save a Life?
I think the family times, just like being able to share and trust somebody and knowing that you won't be judged here.
And, you know, what can you share to the youth who haven't maybe been to one of our services yet at Unite with Ministries? Like, what can you share that would encourage them during these few weeks that we're studying and would just really impact their lives?
I think it's fun to be here, and then it's fun to stay and know that you have somebody here. Even if you don't have somebody anywhere else to go, you still have us here.
What have you been learning during this series of How to Save a Life?
I think one of the main things is like, how do you say, like, there is a loving God, and He's definitely loves each and one of us, no matter what we've been through, and He's forgiving for everything you've done. You know, pretty much it's only up to us to open our hearts and just be willing to serve Him.
What have you been through that has maybe, not personally, but like something you could share that has encouraged you with the series to encourage you to make it through whatever you're going through?
I know, like, the worship a lot, especially the way the worship leaders and how they sing, like, I don't know, and the lyrics to it, like, gets you more, like, knowing who God is and how He loves, you know, and just also Lucas' messages in the very end that also gets you a little bit to know how more of what kind of God we have, you know, what kind of God we serve.
You're a team leader, right?
Yes, ma'am, for group number 6, and it's been going really well. We've been focusing on self-issues, and everybody's been opening up, and it's become really good.
You're a team leader. What can you share, what you've been learning the past few weeks about How to Save a Life series?
Just about being transparent and open and trying to relate to the kids and showing care for them, and that there's nothing. They ruined my interview. They just ruined my interview.
You guys ruined my interview. Cut.
Okay, redo.
Okay.
I forgot my thought.
You're saying being transparent,
relating to the kids and showing that you care for them and that there's someone to talk to, and relying on God to get you through the days. That's it.
What is
And we're out.